if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in a personal session, check out my website, readingswithbreanne.com. Let's dive into the topic for today.
Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing a crystal ball and a tarot reading for you guys today on the UK. I did a video on this quite a few months ago, but I've had a few requests to look into the UK again. So I'm looking forward to diving right in, and we're going to see what messages are coming out and the momentum of the UK for 2025. All right, lovely souls, let's dive in. We're going to see what the overall energy and momentum is for the UK, Spirit. Let's get some of my favorite oracles. Ooh, we have the Heart, the Seed, and the Desert. All right, so let's see what the tarot have to say. What do we have, Spirit, with the momentum moving forward for the UK? Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, Two of Swords, and we have Justice, you guys. All right. Back of the deck is the Emperor energy. All right, so now if we look at this Desert energy, I can't stop trying to pair it with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. And this Desert, you guys, this is all about a sense of, it's like, I'm just hearing like a depletion, okay? A depletion of resources, a depletion of energy. It's just like, this is a really tough time. And when you look at the desert and it's symbolizing this dry, barren, let's say, period of feeling a lack here, it's a difficult transition, and it feels like many are left behind struggling to really find that nourishment or stability, especially with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you guys. So definitely struggling with financial energy, I guess I should say misuse of finances when you're looking at the political sectors and resources. This is a shortage here. But what I do really love here is after this desert, look at this, you guys, we have the Seed. And the Seed is also right above the Page of Pentacles energy. And when we're looking at this, is a representation of new beginnings. This is an investment into the future for the UK and the people. And it feels like this is definitely going to be a sense of potential. This is absolutely learning. This is cultivation. This is proper cultivation here. And really just planting the seeds for a nurtured community here. I'm curious to see what's going to come out of the crystal ball, but you guys, look at this. Look at the crops in the background here. There's just such a sense of beautiful energy when it comes to the agriculture as well, which is interesting. So again, even though the page is a bit of a newer energy, you guys, I have to say, or not a newer, it's just things are in the process of reevaluating, okay? It's going to take a bit of time, and this is patience, but I definitely see even a lot of like youth-driven movements as well with that Page of Pentacles that are really going to like take root, okay? But they kind of need time to grow, and they need proper care with moving things over into a new energy for the UK people here. Now, it's kind of also interesting, you guys, this is fascinating. We have the Heart, and guess what? The Heart is right above the Ace of Cups. The only thing, this Ace of Cups is in reverse. And from what I see with the momentum and the current energy right now for the UK here, there's a sense of a big emotional disappointment with that Ace in reverse. And this is a lack of trust, especially in leadership. especially in the whole like the national the identity itself. So the heart, though, it does remind us that despite the hardship, the core of the nation is still, there's this sense of passion and resilience and like unity of people coming together. And that is really, really beautiful. Okay. That's not nothing, you guys. So even through the system breaking down, compassion, unity, and emotional healing will emerge through the communities here. And it's gonna continue to bring about some like grassroots movements is what it looks like here. Now, when we look at some of the key challenges, we have that Six of Wands, you guys, in reverse, okay? So the fact that this is also a lot of reversals today for the UK, the fact that this is in reverse, it's showing like a leadership failure and a lot of public criticism. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's more and more people coming together with protests and that sort of thing when it comes to the governments and leadership here. So it feels like, especially when we're looking at the Two of Swords in reverse here, it does show that the UK is going to be facing some really hard truths when it comes to their leadership and the economic reality of what's going on. So there's no more time for delay. There's some big choices and big things that are happening, it feels like, behind the scenes. And it definitely, there's going to be a turning point here, you guys. Absolutely, with the Justice and the Emperor, there's a turning point. And this is showing major legal, political, and let's say also ethical accountability. I see that so strongly here. So these corrupt leaders, there is justice, you guys. The outcome, justice with the Emperor, okay? Look at that. There was accountability happening here. Absolutely. So this is super exciting to see that. There's so many corrupt individuals that just get away with things again and again and again. And guess what? That's not happening anymore. So it really feels like there's like this reckoning that's coming for the UK. And a lot of this could be through a lot of leadership shifts or like political shifts, I guess I can say. But the UK is absolutely undergoing a period of recalibration and restructuring with this energy, okay? So, that heart is reminding us here that there, yes, there's a bit of depletion and there is a struggle within the communities and for the people of the UK right now. But this seed in the heart is showing a sense of hope here. And showing that unity really does remain. Passion and unity will remain through these difficult times of that desert energy, okay? So again, we really need to go through sometimes these big challenges and transformations because that's where there's such a big awakening that happens. So very interesting. But overall, looking at the outcome, there's justice, and the Emperor makes me kind of think potentially new leadership as well. So I'm going to see what I can see in the crystal ball, and we'll pull on maybe some more specific questions here. All right, so the first thing that I keep seeing here, you guys, is almost like an explosion. And I can't tell, though, if this is symbolic or if this is more of an actual explosion that's happening in the UK. I'm actually going to just pull a couple cards on it here because I absolutely see the UK from what it looks like. It's like the eye of the storm, right? And there's 2025 is really marking a threshold, not necessarily of like destruction, but it's like a revelation, and this explosion could result in not necessarily something physical, but it's like these certain events that are coming up are going to shock the collective. They're here they are meant to awaken you. That's exactly what's happening. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups. It's meant to awaken you. But let's see here. I'm curious, Spirit, is there any physical explosion happening in the UK for 2025. From what I've seen in the crystal ball, I don't get anything in terms of like an attack, but it's more of, it's like some kind of a large building. It was a tall building. To me, it looks like an actual explosion. Two of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the Six of Wands, but it's in reverse here. So with what we pulled here, it doesn't necessarily, I mean, we don't have the Tower here. So I don't know if there is a physical explosion happening in the UK this year, but what I get is, I mean, we have that Two of Swords in reverse, okay? This is hidden truth, and it's like forced decisions. It's like, this is revealing that something has been ignored for so long. And there's a sense of what was being held or withheld is coming to the surface here. This could be government. I'm getting like, we've got a lot of swords here, and the King of Swords in reverse is not a great energy. This is unethical decisions. This is a reckless authority, a reckless person in power. And there's a sense of something is coming out here to the people here that's going to cause quite a let's say it could be quite a shock here, because there's definitely it's almost like a lack of management. There's a lack of management, especially with finances, with money here, you guys. And this is affecting a lot of different things, such as healthcare, feels like education. It's affecting so many different things. So this is showing that a potential like deception or truth about a situation that is hidden is ready to explode here. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is regarding the leader. I'm going to pull some tarot cards on it, because it does feel like there will be a change in leadership for the UK. And this feels like almost a little bit of an embarrassment. There's something that happens where when we look at the Six of Wands on the back of the deck in reverse, this is, you know, a fall from grace, okay? And it feels like a major embarrassment. I'm almost feeling like a sense of like something really embarrassing is going to be out. And I'm not talking about like, this is big, you guys. This is not like, oh, you know, here's a picture of so-and-so in his knickers. That's not the kind of embarrassment I'm talking about. This is like a failure in terms of leadership, and a sense of the downfall of corrupt leaders, okay? So this could lead potential protests and backlash against those that are in power. So I see that very strongly here. So let's keep going and see what else we have. Okay, so this is really cool. Now I am seeing, it's almost like the land, especially of the UK, I feel like this is happening in multiple places around the world, but the land in the UK is it's reactivating is what I'm seeing. It's almost like I'm seeing it breathing, like the land is actually breathing here. And there's these frequencies and ancient frequencies that are beginning to kind of recalibrate or reactivate, and through this we may see quite a few small earthquakes in the UK for this year, but I don't see it as anything to like fear, okay? They're very small, but I do see like bam bam, like there's lots of them, and some of them may not even be felt, but it does seem like there's going to be a significant amount of very small ones. And I'm just seeing, it's like there's almost like this energy of what I'm seeing is like this temple, but this temple is beneath the earth. It's kind of, or it's, I'm seeing it around Glastonbury. Did I just say that wrong? I was there a couple years ago, and it was a beautiful little town, Glastonbury, and it's like an energetic temple. where it is reactivating and giving off also a lot of vibrational energies here. So I have to say, this is not like a stone temple that I'm seeing. This is completely a vibrational temple that is underneath the grounds. And it's connected to the ley lines and the energetic energy that is reactivating from what I can see. And again, I mean, when we're talking about also sightings, I mean, when we look at even crop circles, crop circles might be a good tarot reading too. I mean, there's definitely no lack of crop circles out in the UK. So I see them. I see even more and more of the crop circles happening throughout 2025. I keep getting a lot of Venusian energy or energy of Venus that's coming out right now, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean, it does look like the UK will definitely be a hub and a hot spot for a lot of sightings as well. I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all. But yes, I do get a lot of like Venusian energy coming out here, which is interesting. So I'm going to pull the tarot here because I'm not sure when the next, let's say, election is for the UK, but I do see a change in leadership. So it's what Kier Starmer. Again, you guys know I'm awful with names, so I'm sure you guys know who the leader of the UK is. But let's pull some tarot cards on that. Yes, let's see. What do we have, Spirit, in terms of a new leader for the UK? And let's look into this person's energy and intentions here, because I don't see Kier Starmer around for much longer. Oh, this is a lot. But, oh, look at this, you guys. Almost the same energy. Okay, interesting. There we have the fault line. So as I said earlier, there's going to probably be quite a bit of small earthquakes or tremors in the UK for this year. I don't see them being significant, and I don't feel like it's anything to be fearful of. But we have that fault line. Now, when we look into also a new leader for the UK, we have almost the same cards that came out. We have the Seed, the Heart, and we have the Mentor. So this alone shows me, I feel like this next leader will have more of a heart-centered intentions here. But let's see what the tarot has to say. What do we have? Because I definitely see okay, let's pull a couple cards first. What's the energy of Kier Starmer, or let's say the leader of the UK? Is he going to be gone in the next couple months? I just don't feel his energy around for very long at all. Is Kier Starmer, again, sorry if I'm saying it incorrectly, is the leader of the UK on his way out? Is the leader of the UK on his way out? 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, reversed. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. There's lots of page energy here, you guys, which is really indicating, I'm wondering if the new leader is quite a bit younger, or there's absolutely a new energy coming in here. Justice again, you guys. Wow, look at that. So this really does show me a lot about him being kind of rejected. I feel like he's powerless with this energy, and there absolutely is a shift in a leadership with all these pages, you guys. Absolutely. The pages is all around a new directions, new inspirations coming about here. More of a younger, ambitious figure could be rising to the political scene. So yes, I don't see him around for much longer, but let's pull the energy then of a new leader. When it comes to a new leader for the UK, what does that really look like for the people? What does this new leader for the people look like for the UK? let's look at their energy. So they're coming up as the Empress, you guys. Maybe it's a lady. That is beautiful. 10 of Cups over the situation. Wow. 3 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Yes, the Hanged Man. 3 of Swords. Okay, so this person definitely has the work cut out for them. Lots of 4 energy as well. Okay, so I do think that this next person coming in, oh, can you guys see that? The fact that we have the Empress and the 10 of Cups with the situation showing a whole new perspective here is showing really positive energy, you guys. But I don't know if everyone's going to really agree or be on board. It's really going to feel like throw people a little bit offside, because we have what's aspecting this Hangman is the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So overall, it does look like there is a lot of positive change coming, but at the same time, there's going to be some sacrifices is what I'm seeing here. Or it's like it could be a few unexpected roadblocks or setbacks when this whole new transition takes place, because we have those heavy energies here, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a big sense of a loss of resources. That seems to be a big situation coming up for the UK when it comes to the resources and the lack of them. So definitely some more heart-centered energy coming into leadership for the UK, but it's not going to be without its challenges here, guys. I'm actually wondering, though, with this energy, if there's some kind of a scandal, especially like a financial scandal or with finances here that really trigger kind of a bigger transformation for the people is what it looks like. All right, so let's see if there's anything else coming out of the crystal ball that we can pull some more cards on. All right, so I don't know if this is specifically in the UK, you guys, but something that I see coming out of the crystal ball, again, is, I guess I have to watch kind of specifically what I say, but I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the CV19 illness and the pandemic that happened. And I do see something like that trying to be pushed again. I mean, you would think that there's another agenda, but there's something to do with another virus or illness that is going to surface. And I don't see this as being very powerful or potent, but there is an attempt to really lock people down again and keep them trapped is what I'm seeing here. But again, it's not something I see that is going to last for a very long time. It gets kind of kiboshed pretty fast here. You guys, I just see, I feel like I'm a broken record at this point, but I see, for one, so many people waking up here, you guys, but I see so much justice coming out. Remember, we had that justice card multiple times now, and this is justice coming, okay? When it comes to even, politicians, there's even an energy of the royal families coming up here. Lots of takedowns, and it's like a sense of actual evidence, and I've got that for a little while now, but that's still coming up very strongly in the crystal ball. It's like a sense of this, there's actual evidence for awful crimes that have been committed that can't be ignored. Like, this is not something that will be ignored. So that will definitely be a something that takes place. I see that happening in this year with more and more, I guess we can say, whistleblowers and people coming out with evidence, with corrupt leaders. I don't know if this is some kind of like a power outage, but I'm just seeing a television. And it's like I can actually see like the whole like screen, and then it just goes dark. or that picture is just gone. I don't know if this is relating to a pretty large like outage in the UK. What is this about, Spirit? Let's pull a couple cards on that. What is with this television going dark here? Will there be a large power outage, or what is going on in the UK, Spirit? Queen of Wands. Whatever it is, it's manipulated, that's for sure. All right. From what I see, you guys, with this energy, I mean, Queen of Wands reversed, 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands reversed 2. Look at this evidence. It's like there's something going on that is to come out, but at the same time, it's definitely something unethical happening behind the scenes that's being kind of triggered to almost have a disturbance from what it looks like, because there's definitely something someone's trying to deliberately stall something. That's what I'm getting. So I don't know, we could just expect some disturbances maybe, or something to do with a lack of connection in the UK here. Okay, interesting. Some kind of a government or media cover-up, our conflict trying to be covered up from what it looks like. Especially with those Ace of Pentacles, that's kind of actual evidence trying to come out, but somebody's manipulating something with that Five of Swords. All right, so let's see if there's any final messages coming out of the crystal ball here. I'm almost seeing that explosion again, you guys, but it's kind of almost like turning, it's a big building. I feel like this is kind of almost in, I gotta say, London. It looks like the center of London, like a large building. And I'm not seeing this, but I keep feeling, I feel like it's manipulated. It's something to do with burning down some kind of evidence. I didn't get that last time though when we pulled in terms of like an actual explosion. So I guess we'll see, have to see what comes out in the UK over the months to come. But there's still something that is coming out yet again. Can I get another couple cards on this, Spirit? Is there some kind of a fire in London trying to cover up or burn down evidence? Queen of Pentacles again in reverse. Lovers. The World in reverse. Ace of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, again, I don't necessarily have that Tower moment out here. That was the card I was expecting if we're looking at some kind of a big, explosion or something of that matter. But there is something going on where there's evidence that is trying to be destroyed here. That's what it looks like. But what's interesting? Look at this Page of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Pentacles in the outcome. So whatever's trying to be destroyed here for evidence, it doesn't matter. It's like I don't know if there's duplicates or something, but somebody has this in another spot. So kind of an interesting message that kept coming out, but that's what I can share with you guys there. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Is there any other final messages, Spirit, when it comes to the UK? Just seeing so many different sightings again, but this is something I've consistently seen all over the place. Just like so many faces coming out, but they're like extraterrestrial faces or star family coming out here. I am actually seeing quite a bit of like water coming up here. Now, it feels like this is potentially like we could look at quite a bit of flooding happening. I feel like I'm getting May. This could be happening upcoming in May when it comes to parts of, I'm seeing like Wales or Scotland as well. Yeah, it's like the coastal regions of England, but there's also Wales and Scotland coming up here as well when it could be some significant flooding happening. It feels like a pretty high percentage of this happening. I mean, I don't know for sure if it's May, but I'm really getting a strong May energy. It's just these waters coming up. So, interesting. All right, so let's, again, lots of activity here when it comes to, let's pull a few cards because I keep seeing so many different extraterrestrials coming out for the UK. I just find it so fascinating, and it's kind of neat to see all the different faces as well. Are there going to be some really big, massive sightings in the UK for 2025, Spirit? Or maybe some very big, like, evidence that comes out of disclosure? Can you confirm? Let's end on that. I think that's kind of a fun thing to end on. What do we have, Spirit, when we're looking at the connections to our star families here? 8 of Wands. Yeah, so pay attention to the skies, you guys, because it looks like there's going to be lots of activity happening. The High Priestess, which could absolutely represent that secret knowledge, that information that's been hidden and suppressed that's coming out. Yes, look at this. We have the star. Always makes me excited. And I have that off-world energy as well. Three of Wands, sorry. And 6 of Cups, more off-world energy. Wow, the UK is a hub for this, you guys. And we have the sun as well, illumination. So I absolutely love that. This is a perfect ending to it as well. I without a doubt don't I without a doubt see a lot of, let's say, sightings happening when it comes to the UK for 2025. And like within the crystal ball, there are so many different faces coming out, and these faces they're not all human. There's a lot here, especially like some of this is I even have some like fairy energy coming out, like elemental energy. Like it's not all like, say, star nations, but lots of different beings and faces coming out of the crystal ball when we're looking into this. And this is a massive confirmation for that. So phenomenal. You guys will have to let me know if you guys have any more questions, or if you guys have anything you want me to look at specifically. But thank you so much for joining me. It looks like the UK is definitely going through a really large recalibration, you guys. All right. Large recalibration. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a tough road, but I see so many people coming together, from protests to people just standing up, and this is happening all over, especially Europe is what it looks like. But for the UK, this is absolutely something big. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you guys like that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love and appreciate all you guys. And until next time, bye for now.